Alright, I just watched the new Robin Hood film, The Death of Robin Hood. Well, when I knew that this film was in development, I was kind of interested, alright, because I heard it was about a darker take, a more serious take, a more grounded take on the methods of Robin Hood, alright. And then I saw the film, and some people are saying that this is the Logan version of Robin Hood, which yes, I can see the comparison, but it is not entirely true, because Logan, when you're watching it, it had momentum, whereas this film doesn't really have momentum. It does have momentum in the first act, in the opening sequence of the film, but after that, the movie slows down because Robin Hood got injured so bad that he needs to retreat to a priory, alright? Because that's where the story takes place for the majority of this film. Now, let's talk about the first act of this film, the first 30 minutes, because it is arguably the most engaging part of the film, because it has more of the action that you're looking for. But even when the action happens, yes, the stakes are high, the fights are visceral, they are bloody, brutal, and all that. And I can compare the fight sequences in this film to The Northman, for instance, because they too have some similarities. But from the first action sequence, it is made clear to you that this version of Robin Hood is too old for, all of this bloodshed, all of this violence. But on the other side, he enjoys doing these violent kills, killing all of these people. And thematically, this film centers around that, because later on, Robin Hood starts to feel guilty about all of this wrongdoing that he had done in his life. So, when the movie finally slows down, where he gets to the priory and recovers and heals and meets up with this sister who's running the monastery, the film kind of becomes a character drama, because it deconstructs the character of Robin Hood to the core, because he thinks that he is just a violent guy that doesn't really need saving, that doesn't really need a redemption, because he just wants a peaceful death. That is the story of this film, and I feel like Hugh Jackman as Robin Hood, as this version of Robin Hood, I thought he was kind of okay, alright? Because here's the thing, Robin Hood himself does not have a lot of things to do in this film, because for the majority of it, he just sits around and doing, random stuff. He's just basically slow living in the entirety of this film. But I feel like with Hugh Jackman casted as Robin Hood, I kind of hope for a little bit more, a little bit more badass moments for Robin Hood in this film, which I did not get, because the action sequences are so sparse in the beginning, and when action sequences happens, you really don't see Robin Hood in his big strength. He just kind of struggles throughout all of it, And that's the problem. That's the major problem that this film has, is that it deconstructs Robin Hood so much that you don't really feel like this guy that you're watching is actually Robin Hood. If you remove all of Robin Hood, the name, the Robin Hood title, many people may not recognize that this is in fact a Robin Hood film, because it is really kind of, it shies away from all of the things related to Robin Hood, alright, his enemies, his lore, his world. I feel like this film couldn't care less about the metas of Robin Hood. And also, Jodie Comer as the nun who is, helping Robin Hood recover, she's alright. Her performance is fine, alright? She offers a lot of emotional dialogue, a deep dive on the dialogue of how Robin is to people, and of the meaning of the life, according to her. And that's okay. The sequences are emotional, they are philosophical even. She doesn't have much to do other than talking to Robin, and also in the end of the film, offering Robin a peaceful death by bloodletting him on his deathbed. Her performance is alright, but her character is kind of one-dimensional in this. And well, for a Robin Hood film, I kind of expected more. Alright, I just kind of expected, okay, this is Logan but for Robin Hood, and I didn't get that. Alright, so I'm kind of disappointed by this film because it loses a lot of steam, it loses a lot of momentum, and it doesn't know where to go, because throughout the film, a lot of people are reminding Robin how bad of a man he is, right? It's just right on your face all the time. And yes, I understand the message, the point of this film, but it just takes far too long to get there. And when Robin Hood is dying, I've kind of expected a final standoff between him and Red Roger or something, or another villain. But I also did not get that. Of course, it adapted the ballad more faithfully because he died in his deathbed, but I've kind of expected a more climactic ending for the film. Alright, so I will give The Death of Robin Hood a 5 out of 10. Yes, the performances are good, but that's about it. This is not your regular Robin Hood film. It doesn't have a lot of action, it doesn't have a lot of conflict, except for internal conflict, and it just takes too long to get to the point. So 5 out of 10. And if you have seen The Death of Robin Hood, what you think about it? Is it really that slow, or am I missing something here? Tell me everything down in the comment section down below. And who portrays the best version of Robin Hood, according to you? Who is the best Robin Hood in live action? Just drop it out in the comment section down below, and see you on the next video.